Have you ever trusted someone only to find out they had a secret life? Years ago, I met someone online. He was charming, intelligent, and kind. He worked as a vice president at a big financial company. He traveled often for work, and we lived in different states. From the beginning, I knew one thing. He was married. He told me he had married young because his girlfriend got pregnant. Their parents, strict religious people, insisted they get married. But over the years, they grew apart. "We live like roommates," he said. "I love my son, but my marriage is empty." At first, I thought, I won't fall in love. It's just friendship. But things didn't stay that way. We talked for hours online. He told me about his childhood, his dreams, and his struggles. I shared my own stories too. We became close, and every conversation felt like a treasure. Every 3 months, he traveled to my city for work. One day, he invited me to meet. I hesitated, but finally said yes. When we met, it felt magical. He took me to fancy dinners, and we spent hours talking. He never crossed certain lines, though. "I can't betray my values," he'd say. "We can't have a physical relationship. That would break my vows." It sounded noble at the time, but looking back, I realized how ridiculous it was. We met for several years. Sometimes he took me to Las Vegas when he had conferences there. He was a VIP at the casinos, and we lived like royalty. Fancy suites, shows, and fine dining. It was exciting, but it wasn't real. One day, everything changed. I received an email from a woman. "I found your conversations on his computer," she wrote. "He's my boyfriend of 3 years. He told me he's married, but he never told me about you. How serious are you two?" I couldn't believe it. This man, who claimed he couldn't betray his marriage, was not only lying to his wife and me, but to another woman too. When I confronted him, he begged me to stay silent. "Don't tell her anything," he said. "I made a mistake. Please forgive me." I felt betrayed, angry, and embarrassed. But deep down, I knew the truth. If he could lie to her and his wife, why did I think he wouldn't lie to me? That night, I made my choice. I told him goodbye. "I can't do this anymore," I said. "I deserve more than secrets and lies." I started focusing on someone else, a kind, honest man I had met locally. He wasn't flashy or dramatic, but he was real. 4 years later, I'm still with that local man. We've built a life together based on trust and respect. As for the married man, I saw him one last time in Las Vegas. He was sitting alone at a roped-off table, gambling. He looked at me, but I just kept walking. You can't trust a cheating married man, I thought, but you can learn from the experience. What do you think of this story? Have you ever learned a tough lesson about trust? Share your thoughts in the comments. Like this video if you enjoy romantic stories with a twist. And don't forget to subscribe for more easy English tales.